dude? What's up? Family lake day. Trisha has the day off. She's blowing up like a triple tube. We're gonna try and cover it in a towel and let Maverick sit on it. We'll see how it works. He's trying out his new life jacket. And he's a good little swimmer. He loves the water. He will seek the water out regardless of where he is. I didn't release a vlog yesterday. I did release the pocket knife comparison video, so I'm staying true to my daily videos for 30 days. I just missed a vlog in there. So 2 days ago when we were at the lake, me and Trisha were tying a string to the tree to like hold a tube, and we didn't really know any knots, you know? So I decided to come home, do a little research, and I mean, every guy should know how to tie a couple knots, right? So we're gonna go over 5 basic, just super basic knots, but 5 knots that will come in handy every day that really every guy should know. First up, the square knot. Everyday use, tying up packages, bundles, whatever it is. Simple, everyday knot. Square knot. All right, you got your 2 ends. Just remember right over left, left over right. So first, right over left. We're gonna come underneath. And then we're gonna go left over right, come underneath. Square knot. This next one is the bowline knot. This thing is really sturdy. It's supposed to hold its knot really, really well. It can hold a lot of weight, stuff like that. So if you're tying maybe a boat to a dock or something, or tying up a knot maybe to throw down to your buddy with a rope or something like that, get him out of a ravine, you know, this thing will hold a lot of weight and it's not gonna collapse down on itself or anything like that. For the bowline, we've got right and we've got left. We're gonna make a loop on the left, making sure that this, the end here goes underneath the rest of the string, just like that. Here's our rabbit. Rabbit comes up through the hole. He goes around the tree, and he goes back down the hole. Tighten it up. Bowline knot. Next up is the taut line. This one's great for, you know, you're wrapping something around a tree or something like that. Maybe you got a rain cover over your tent and you just want to make sure that it's always kept nice and taut. This one's great because you can kind of cinch the line and keep it, you know, shorter or longer. So for the taut line knot, I've got the end of my string right here and the rest of it right here. This is called the standing end. This is the working end. So we'll pretend this is like a tree or something. I'm gonna come around the tree, and then with my working end here, I'm actually gonna come underneath the standing end and back down through that hole. So I'm once around here, I'm gonna go back down through that hole one more time. As you can see, I've got 2 little loops around the standing end here. Now, with the remainder of this working end, I'm gonna make a little D right there. So I'm coming underneath my working end, or sorry, my standing end here. And then I'm gonna dive back down through that hole and then just tighten that up. It's hard to tighten, make pretty. Okay, so tightened up. You can kind of see we've got 1, 2, and 3 total loops. And then I can just always keep this line taut. I can also loosen the line just like that. Come back around and tighten it up. Next is the figure 8 knot. This is also called the stopper knot. You can put it at the end of your string to kind of stop things from, you know, sliding off of it. It's also really popular in the climbing world to secure your carabiner. It's a good overall knot to know for, you know, making sure that nothing falls off the end of that string. Okay, so for the figure 8 knot, I've got the end of my string right here, the working end, and I've got the standing end of the rope down here. So I'm gonna make a loop with the standing end on top. So just like that. Then I'm gonna take the working end, I'm gonna wrap it around over top of the standing end, and then come underneath this loop and pull it through. And as you can see, got a little figure 8. We've got 2 pieces of rope here. If you were to imagine that this one was thicker, we're gonna take the thicker one and make a little loop out of it. Now, with the other rope, I'm gonna go up through that hole, just like that, And then I'm gonna come around underneath both of these strings here, but I want to keep this loop open because I want to take this string from underneath and go back through that loop we just created, and then just pull tight. That's all I've got for you today. I know those knots seem like common knowledge, but I didn't know them, so I thought maybe there was some of you guys that could use that information as well. I've got a big commercial shoot to do tomorrow, so I've just been planning like crazy. Today's a huge planning day for me, and then filming tomorrow. So I'm gonna try and get something shot today for tomorrow's video, edit it tonight, and then just get it out for you guys tomorrow. So anyways, we'll see you then.